You should play Avowed because it's really, really good. That's the intro. Hello, and welcome to the Straight Up Games podcast. Welcome back again to the Straight Up Games podcast. We had a technical malfunction last time around, so unfortunately we missed an episode. Rip to that. Yeah. It exists, it's just you cannot listen to it.
It's really good as well.
It was like our best ever work.
Yeah, probably the best. Easily 100 million listens.
Yeah, 11 out of 10.
Easy, yeah.
Absolutely sensational. But you'll never hear it, so...
It wasn't worth it. I think if I'd posted it, it would have done everybody's head in.
Collectively.
Yeah.
And then we had a week off. It was half term and that. But we are now back after a little 2-week hiatus with some gaming news and information and to talk about Avowed because it's really good. We talked about the PlayStation State of Play in the missing episode and how terrible that was. We talked about
2 thumbs down.
Here it is in 3 seconds. Absolute shite.
Yeah, that's it.
What 3 words?
Shite. What is this?
Nice. We weren't impressed with the PlayStation State of Play, which feels like it was a lifetime ago. And Doom was the pile of shame.
Yeah.
And we talked about, Doom in it.
All the nostalgia.
You can play Doom on this podcast, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Play Doom on anything.
Yeah. Iconic t-shirts and box art and automatic aim and...
Yeah. We did it all.
Yeah. Just a good time.
Shame you missed it. Should have been here.
Yeah, no. It's your own fault. Never mind.
We're going to have to start selling tickets.
Yeah. In this little room.
To Graham's house. P.O. Box Graham's house.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for joining us again. Hopefully you've stuck with us. We appreciate it. If you have, please let people know that we're back. And we have got another big loaded show for you this week. We've got a segment of the week.
It's been so long.
I know, bloody hell. So we're going to talk about what we've been playing. We're going to talk about the news, and then related to the news, we're going to talk about the Nemesis system. But we'll get into that in a little bit more detail shortly. And then we'll close out the show with the Pile of Shame, which is the most classic game that exists. So it's well worth the fact that it is in the business end of the top 100 games. So without further ado, I will stop rabbiting on and we'll talk about what we've been playing. Who wants to go first?
All of us.
Because we've all played the same game.
Avowed.
When was the last time this happened?
Well, I am on level 1,100 of...
No.
Give it a rest.
Have you seen that gif where that woman puts her fingers on the bed and goes, shh?
Yeah. No,
just saying.
None of that tomfoolery.
Yeah. Avowed's really good.
It is. I put in the chat yesterday, I think. It's just a perfect mix of all sorts of wonderful games. I think I said there's notes of Fable in there, based on, I guess, the colour palette. Some of the humour in there that you get, which is Obsidian, but... quite similar to Fable, some of it. Dying Light, just because of the parkour system in it.
Parkour.
Yeah, which is really good.
Mantling on everything.
Yeah. I used Immortals of Avium as an example. There's definitely elements of that in there in terms of scope of like the areas you can explore and that kind of thing.
When you listed all of those games in the chat, in my head was, I don't even know what the clip's from, maybe SNL. You know where the guy's playing the president and he shakes everyone's hand and then he just blanks the guy at the end. That was Immortals of Avium.
Yeah, what's he talking about?
Yeah. I absolutely love it. I think the reviews are really shine.
I agree. But I do understand why they are the way they are, because it's such a subjective game. Video games are subjective in general, but this one is a very much a subjective game in my head. Because if people went into that thinking, I want to play Skyrim,
it's not Skyrim.
That's not what it is.
No.
And if they went in thinking, I want to play Fable, also not what it is. It is its own thing, but it is very Obsidian. It's wonderful. It's properly wonderful.
It's proper good.
For most of the reasons people didn't like it, that's why I like it.
But it's not too much like Skyrim is.
No,
it's just enough. It's just enough, the type of game that I can commit. I've played, 17 hours now, and I've just left Dawnshore, so I've done the first main area of the game, and I don't feel like I've had to sit down and force myself to play it, or It doesn't feel like a chore.
I felt a bit like that at the start, but I think that was more a me problem. I just think I was like in a bit of a huff with myself for some reason, and it took a little while for it to click.
Yeah.
But I've put 22 hours into it, and I'm only halfway through the first area.
Really?
Because I'm just having a really good time, literally sniffing every blade of grass.
Yeah.
The world is
rewards
so
you for doing that, though?
dense.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of something everywhere, whether it's a backpack stuck up a tree, whether it's a window that you can see through, and there's a note that you can read through the window and you can see what's happened, whether there's a button you can press and you hear a noise and you're like, I need to go and open something. Like, literally everywhere you turn, there's something to do or something to interact with or something to poke, or just getting up somewhere high and going, I can get up here.
I know. Go on, Mickey.
I was going to say, I love the Obsidian thing for the every nook and cranny bit of corpse on the ground, good video, game design. Corpse on the ground with loot, even better. Corpse on the ground with loot and a note explaining. Hilarious most of the time, but also brilliant. Like, so Obsidian in that they've got limited resources to make the game full. And so they use what they've got to tell very good stories, whether it's part of the actual story or not. I absolutely love that.
I love that environmental storytelling.
Yeah,
where you got it a lot in. You do get a lot in Bethesda games as well, where it's just like a couple of dead bodies, something else that's there, and you're like, "What on earth happened?"
Yeah,
like I found a chest where there's just 2 hands. There's nothing attached. There's nothing left of the person other than blood and their hands gripping onto the ground next to this chest. And it's like, oh. Bad shit happened here.
he didn't get the treasure. I did.
Soz, mate.
My favourite one was the guy next to the wall. I sent a screenshot to use and said how it started and how it's going.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just corpse on the ground with his loot and a note that said that he was going to scale the castle walls whether he died doing it or not.
Yeah.
Sucks to be him, I suppose.
I love Paradise as a city. It didn't feel, again, like overwhelming. It was just big enough. And I liked how I don't know, have you done much of Paradise yet, Cara?
Bits and pieces. I've mainly been trying to get on all the roofs because I can't help myself.
Right, okay. Have you been to the northern part of Paradise
No.
yet? Right, okay.
I've been round the northern part of Paradise.
Yeah.
Because I came that way from the Strangle route at the top.
Yeah.
I sort of worked me. I've made a promise to myself to explore every inch on the left side of the river until I got up to the main mission, and then I did the same on the way back down on the right side of the river.
But I found that because of the way they've done the map, you have to obviously explore to uncover the map. There's parts of it I've not been able to get to, so it's still like clouded over. So I'm just assuming that you just can't get to those parts.
This is one of my gripes with it, is that the fog of war thing on the map is great because it makes your brain go, I need to go there because I haven't. But instead of just cornering the map off where you shouldn't go with a nice little illustration, it's kind of just left fuzzy and blank for no apparent reason.
Makes you feel like you missed something.
Yeah, similarly, give us a picture of Paradise on the map, not a big empty space on my map. I've been there, colour it in. Like, it bothers us.
The fact that it's just like a big shape on the map, my brain went, right, okay, I'm going to load into that.
Right.
The fact that you can just wander in.
It's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work? Like, that's a lot of game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Considering just that little Dockland area is so
I thought that was the main
jam-packed
city for hours of gameplay.
with
like
nooks
hours.
and crannies and things you can climb on, and massive praise for the fact that there's no yellow paint, and they've just put coils of rope on stuff, so you go, I can get up there. I don't need, like, they've nailed a much better solution to the visual. This is where you're supposed to go, you idiot. Like art design.
The shantytown, have you been there?
Not yet. I walked up to it and went, no, I need to go do the quest.
On the other side of the river.
That is good for parkour.
It is. Yeah, there's a lot of exploring to do. And it rewards you really well. Like, you'll find it, I'm on a balcony and there's a treasure chest.
The noise of a treasure chest or backpack is great, I think, because it's you could be looking for hours if it didn't have that.
The little shimmery sound.
Yeah. And if it's not on the floor and I can't hear it, I should probably move on.
Yeah, the gripe I've got up with that is unless you collect everything out of it, it
keeps cracking on.
It keeps doing the shimmery noise. I don't need another common wand.
You do, man. Why not?
Aren't
Break
you
it
picking
down.
everything up? What's wrong with you?
So leveling up in that game means absolutely bollocks all. Crafting is where it goes. So if you're not picking rubbish up, you're not crafting.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, get it all.
And the fact that you can be, I'm encumbered. I'll just magically send everything back to camp.
That's genius.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Same with Unlimited Sprint.
Yeah.
Like, they've gone, what do people not like in games like this? no more.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It makes no sense, but it works.
Doesn't make any sense.
Video game?
Yeah,
It's magic.
I know.
I'm happy with that. Just
Yeah.
tell us it's magic, and that's
Aye.
a good enough reason for me.
What's your loadout choices?
For my one and only playthrough, I'm full on caster, Wand and Grimoire.
Oh yeah.
I've got Wandering Grimoire, and the opposite is I've just got a short sword and shield, mainly
Nice.
for hitting destructible crates.
So
Yes.
I've got an Ice Wand where I'm up to. I'm 41 hours in.
Okay.
Ice Wand and Grimoire, and then on the other one I've got a different Grimoire with the Electric Wand.
Okay.
Electric Wand for switches, so that I can just quickly switch
yeah.
back and make the Animancer stuff work.
Mm.
And the Ice One because it's my strongest at the minute.
Mm.
The animations associated with being a caster are brilliant.
It's so
when
fun.
you've ran out of essence, I think is
Uh-huh.
what mana
Yeah,
is
yeah.
called, is essence.
Uh-huh.
And the flick through the
Yeah.
Grimoire, and then just
Frantically
shrug.
going through the pages. Yeah, I love that.
And when you jump and the pages flap, it's just like, this
Yeah.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
I also love the stun animation for finishing off an enemy with a wand. Because, what do you do when you're just shooting random bits of pointy stuff? You shoot loads of it. I just love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love
It
it.
is funny that using a gun uses stamina.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite
Kick back, innit? Recoil.
I've got to admit, I've been so tempted by guns that I've picked up a gold one. I don't even know what they're classified as, like the named stuff.
Yeah. That's all I've got, really, me weapons, so.
The unique items, is
Yeah, unique, that's it. And
Did you get that in Dawnshore?
No.
Okay.
In the most recent place.
Right,
and
I see.
the name of it is so cool that I was like, oh, $2,000 to respec. I actually might.
Nice.
But then I thought, no, you're halfway through the game. There's going to be a bigger boat. So let's not.
So on the weapon setup, I've dabbled with Ice Axe and Grimoire,
Nice.
like a fire flame sword and shield. But for a while, I did have Grimoire and pistol,
Oh,
which is
yes.
just like casting spells and shoot them in the head. It's
That's
ideal.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I came here to
That is
cast
pure
spells
chaos.
and shoot bullets.
Yeah.
I'm all out of spells.
I, like, in my head, that is someone frantically flicking through a book and going, sod it.
Works.
like Indiana Jones,
Yeah.
where he comes at him with a sword.
Oh yeah, and he's running good.
shrugs, shoots him.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
What is it when they run out of bullets and they just throw the gun at them? Yeah.
Like super hot.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Oh,
I love
man.
it so much. It's way better than I expected. I think
Same.
it's been done hard. It's been hard done to in terms of critics' kind of review of it, but it's just like it's the perfect game. It's exactly what I think I needed. And like I said before, it's not too much to sort of commit to.
Yeah, it's not. And you can just here and there, and quick resume is immaculate. Other than
Yeah.
updates, I've not needed to restart that game once, which for all new games, like literally everyone I've played on Game Pass,
And
there's been an issue at some point.
the last game where I sat and actually spent time considering me dialogue choices was The Witcher. Like
Yeah.
I sit and actually read the dialogue choices and just go, that one.
The button to look at the law
Yeah.
mid
Great
dialogue
idea.
choice. Why has that not been a thing for
I
the
know.
last 40 years?
So
Where's that
good.
been?
Yeah.
Have you met the Watcher?
Yes.
I am on
Dawn
my
Show.
way to find the Watcher.
Okay, look out for just an effortlessly funny first opening line
Fair
from
enough.
someone who's out there. Very good. Yeah, I'm in love with that game. I really am. Currently, game of the year, hands down, and it's going to be hard beaten. I just find it so easy to play.
It's just fun.
It is, yeah.
Like the stuff where it's a video game don't stick out because, like you said, because it's fun.
Yeah,
Like they're not because it's weird and cheesy and it's like they have to figure out a way around something. It's just like, what's fun? This, right? Fine.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I never use companions in Fallout games, Elder Scrolls games ever. I rarely use them if I've got a choice in other games as well. But the companions in this are wonderful people.
Kai's such a good character.
He's
Yeah.
great.
And I use them. Like I use the.
I do, yeah.
It's a bit like Mass Effect.
It is.
How you use the command wheel.
He's me tank. That's the way I've like got him set up.
Right, okay.
So he takes the aggro away, so I can just fling spells from the back. But the most recent one I've got in the third area is brilliant in terms of spells.
Okay.
Not as much of a fan of character, but fits perfectly into camp. And I love that camp aspect where you, like Baldur's Gate, where you get a choice of whether they've been running alongside you or not. You can then have a good conversation about what's happened in the day. They'll teach you things and you get attribute points and stuff from them. I was worried about not liking that because I just don't. And each time a companion's involved, which is often, I love it. Like I really seriously love it.
I did find it weird when you set up camp that it's a load in, load out experience. I don't understand why they've done that. Consider what you just said about Paradise. You open the doors and then you go. Why isn't the camp just like walking the camp?
I think it's so they can go, it's nighttime now, and like although there is a day and night cycle, when you're walking around, which is not quick.
It's not quick, and it's frustrating that every time you go to camp, you wake up in the morning. For me, at least.
Because the game's beautiful at night.
Yeah, they've built that world to look so wonderful at night, and they never show you it. Because more often than not, something happens where you'll have to reset. But to me, it's so that they can switch the dialogue options for the characters. Because otherwise,
it can't.
Yeah, because it took me ages to work. I had a little speech bubble next to Kai on the hood, and I was like, "What does that mean?" So I'm trying to talk to him, and then I realised you've got to do that.
I don't like that stays there all the time.
No,
I also don't like to be reminded constantly that I've got an upgrade waiting at camp because more often than not, it's for an item that I'm not using.
Yeah.
So that's a bit iffy.
Go on.
Teleport to camp.
Brilliant.
Do you want to go back to where you were? All right.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Appreciate that.
So when you do you've got an upgrade waiting, all right, no problem. I'll just teleport there, do it, and I'll teleport back and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I do love that.
There's so much good quality of life stuff in this game that it feels like an Xbox 360 game in 2025.
It does.
To a degree where they've thought, right, we've got all this brilliant tech now, like quick resume, and it's stunning. I've never had any frame rate issues or any bugs or glitches or anything. It's just worked.
Yeah,
which is unusual for a game, I guess, nowadays.
And the updates that they've done on them have only brought more quality of life things, and they seem to be really listening to community feedback. Like your party would constantly whinge at you if you were doing just like going the wrong way or not listening, or your gear was underleveled and stuff like that. They've updated that so that there's it's more spaced out, or that they don't do it at all. They're just listening to people going, "It would be better if," and they go, "Yep, that makes sense."
Yeah, I like how all your materials and things don't take up weight in your inventory.
What's fun? This, right? Yeah, great.
Yeah. Collect as many rotten cucumbers as you want.
Thanks, I will. And then I'll cook with them later.
Yeah,
yeah, I love it. There's two things that still get us, and that is the invisible walls thing. Because I swam out to sea, and I could see things I should be able to get on.
Yeah,
and I couldn't.
Right,
because there was just an invisible wall in front of the rocks.
Yep.
I feel like Bethesda do that a little bit better. I've now realised that there's a different type of plant that goes across the top of rocks if that is the end of the world.
How good's that, though?
Oh, it's
rather than it being an invisible wall.
Absolutely,
it's taking you a while to learn the language.
Yeah.
But now it's like, right, okay, that's what I do there.
It is good and it does make sense, but the game design the environment design in front of that looks climbable, and so I'm thinking Skyrim would just give us a sheer face of rock and go, nah, you're not going up there. And I do prefer that. I'd rather look at it and immediately go, there's no there and I can't get up it, than spend 30 minutes trying to climb up because I'm that way inclined.
I do, yeah.
Only to then see the thorns at the top and go, bastards.
I still haven't gotten
just
in that Zarup and what looks like a Zarup cave.
Oh,
the little house. Like, I can get in there, but I can't. I will.
I'm sure, if I remember rightly, there's a bit that you go under and in and come up at the top.
I've tried to find like a little pools of water. I go and dive through here and find a little passage because that's where some treasure is.
Yeah,
and that's good
and it
treasure.
Will be.
I don't mind being in the water.
No, it's great.
Which is not something that gets said, especially in RPGs.
Yeah.
Normally, it's murky and it's tedious, and you die in like within seconds.
Yeah.
Whereas you've got a decent amount of breath, so it's not shit.
Just like the overworld, the plans are lit up enough to guide you through a tunnel instead of just like, oh, this is just blue and brown. Great. It's still nice to look at.
Everything's just pretty.
It is. The second gripe that I've got is the cities to me feel like an MMO without players in. Everything's so spaced out for no apparent reason that I just think, could you just not all stood together? I'm in the market, there's only 2 vendors and the rest are elsewhere in the city. Can you not just like huggle together, please? So that bothers us a bit. But other than that, I really do think it's immaculate. I wish the quest markers weren't an exclamation mark, because that is also MMO in my brain.
Because
light blue means daily. Can I change that?
There's not that many though. Like I've not picked up hardly any side quests playing.
You're not looking hard enough.
I think I've
So
got
the-
about
the, like
6 on the books at the minute.
the ones that are on the map, there's very few of those.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you'll meet people when you're out who will then like give you one. But yeah, oh man, the third area that I'm in now is by far and away the best place that I've been so far.
Oh right, okay.
Like I've got pals who are playing it, and it's funny that we've done missions that we've all done, and we compare, and we've all done a different thing completely and had a different result. So the choices really do matter. It's not.
I
just...
like it how you can't really tell what the
you
choices
can't.
are, which way the choices are.
Yeah.
Like your character's just a bit of a sarcastic dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the responses are that, but clearly some of them are good sarcastic dickhead
Yes.
Yeah.
and dickhead sarcastic
Yeah,
dickhead.
Absolutely.
Have you done the mission yet where you go down into the cave and meet the sorcerer person?
The
Is
gold
that the
fella?
spider cave?
The gold chap?
No.
Yeah.
The gold mask?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know you would have.
Yes. I loved that. Was my first like. This is bloody brilliant. I think that was when I messaged you. That was my first.
Isn't that
God,
a
I
side
love
mission?
Avowed.
Isn't that a side quest?
I think I found it, and I got my side quest through just being in the cave.
Yeah, I found it by accident, but it's interesting.
That's one of those things. I got up to the cave and went, I'm coming back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cave's at the north of the map, and it routes you through to come out the other side of the river where you're exploring. So, yeah, okay.
The choices
Good mission,
in,
that.
The choices in there are properly different.
Yeah.
That was the first one where me and friends were like, "Oh, I did this."
Yeah, but I did a certain thing, and we'll talk about this a bit more when you get there. And then loaded a previous save to make a different choice.
Wow.
And I would never normally do that, but I thought I've made the wrong choice here.
I made what I thought was the lawful good choice, and got an achievement for it.
Oh right, okay.
It was that far fetched, and I thought I'm playing this very wrong. Yeah.
I think anybody who's got an Xbox and a Game Pass, just download it. Just download and play it. Get through the first island.
Yeah, the tutorial
bit.
bit melty.
Yeah, but get past that and spend the first couple of hours in Dawnshore. And if it doesn't hook, if anybody enjoys any type of RPG like that, then
So good, man.
it'll grip you.
And you can race through it. Like Phil has been playing it, and he was like, "How are you still there?" I was like, "How are you still not?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it.
Everything's
And-
just lush to look at.
yeah, and I think he's either finished it by this point or will be finished it in the next day, or
Okay.
maybe not even that, possibly tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said, I just got to a point where I was maxed out on everything and I just could crack on. And I thought, okay, to me, I would then change me setup and I would be upgrading different things and trying new things. But he's loved it. He's absolutely loved it. And I'm glad that you can rush through it and still enjoy it. Because the main story on its own can't be more than 10, 15 hours.
No, I can easily see you being able to sprint through that. Like,
Yeah.
the world isn't very big. It's just how densely packed of little things.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Even if you wander around and don't find anything, doesn't matter. It's interesting to do that.
Agreed.
But you know you're probably going to be rewarded for
It's
going
not
down that
just big open
path.
spaces. It's everything feels curated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Everything
does.
feels deliberate.
Yeah.
And I want far more worlds like that
Yeah.
than just toddling through Fallout 4's pretty
Stuff.
empty wasteland.
Yeah.
Until that bit between settlements was just like, right, okay,
Yeah.
there might be a Deathclaw.
I think this is also probably, hopefully, tease them up very well for Outer Worlds 2 to be
Yes.
something special. Because if they can deliver this in this setting, what are they doing with Outer Worlds 2 in the sort of the, in inverted commas, Fallout setting?
Agreed.
So,
Very excited.
The fact that all of the achievements are names of Obsidian games is tremendous.
It is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. I got the Grounded one. And I thought, that's interesting. And then I started looking, yeah.
I love for a fact, like, it's set in the world of Pillars of Eternity,
Yes.
which has got 2 games that exist, and they're dungeon crawlers like Dungeon Siege and Diablo and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go and play them now. If the world is, if tonally it's all the same, but the fact that you walk into a room on that tutorial island, and you walk up to a big green crystal that you've not seen before if you've only ever played Avowed, and you're like, oh, what's this? And there's a book on the floor called Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I love it. I really do. Here's last question on Avowed, and then we will move on. But how's the voice going? What have your choices been so far? Like, are you friends with it? Are you wary of
yes,
it?
okay.
Do you not like it?
I am trying to be friends with it.
Me too.
Yeah, same, 100%. I've got a friend who dismissed it early doors, like as early as you possibly could, and it hasn't been back. And
Oh, wow.
all I can think is how. I'd love to know what the story's like, given that the voice isn't there.
Yeah,
Because that's mental.
That is cool.
But that's, to me, that's
is it really?
like...
So I got the impression from the reviews that avowed some of the choices don't change the game that much. But if that's the case, then
So I think the ending still would potentially involve
you'd
said
expect
thing.
that. Yeah.
But that he's just completely bollocksed it for himself. And that I guess maybe you can only get like not a novelty ending, but that would be the one way to achieve said ending.
Yeah, well, like the last time I played an RPG, The Witcher 3, I absolutely hammered that. I played it for probably nearly 200 hours. And I got the shit end. I got the worst ending.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So I was absolutely gutted because I'd spent so much time with it.
The thing that the Witcher fell down on for me was exactly that, in that you could fight certain bosses in the wrong way.
Yeah.
And that was your ending bollocksed.
Yep.
Whereas the rest of the game had so much choice but didn't really matter. This feels like a will.
Yeah. Join the Avowed Club. I'll be interested to see what reception it gets when it comes up on PlayStation 5. Because it's going to happen.
10s across the board.
Yeah. And what happens to the Metacritic.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd imagine by then it'll be an improved game anyway, just through patches, and which is obviously the thing that sticks in people's throat, the fact that PlayStation get the game later and it's a more polished product. But they pay
the unpatched
60
version,
quid.
well, the day one patched version. Great.
Oh, immaculate, yeah.
Like, it's only gotten better, and they've been pumping out the patches. I think it's the third major.
We've had 3,
Is it?
yeah.
I've not read any of the patch notes, so I don't know what they're adding or taking away.
They're extensive each time.
Are they?
Yeah, loads of things.
The one minor gripe I've got is when you approach a plant which restores your health and your what's it called?
Hold. Oh, yeah.
You hold X to eat. Eating seems to take a long time.
I've never done that.
Have you not?
No, because I just use the action wheel to do it fast.
See, when I'm wandering around, I just hold X to eat. So it replenishes me health.
That's
and
interesting.
It annoys
me
us
mana.
My gripe is you can't do that out of containers.
Yes.
You can only take consumables out of containers. You can't.
What are you doing eating ingredients? Get cooking.
I'm gonna lock cooking.
Of course, you have it to camp as a fire with a pot.
Is there really?
Absolutely. It's where Kai
I didn't know this.
It's where Kai stands.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, he's supposed to cook.
I have cooked, but I'm just eating apples and raw
That's
cabbage.
Ready, steady, cook.
Spicy.
Carrick's turn up with his carrier bag. What you got, Carrick? An onion?
Well, you say
carrot.
that. Have you found the bloke who just has 20 cabbages? There's a bloke who's a cabbage salesman.
Okay.
And he's got a little diary about how he's finally arrived somewhere where he'll be appreciated for his cabbages.
Did you buy all of his cabbages?
He was dead.
Oh.
He was. I don't think he was ever in a position where he was alive.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of the corpses that I found.
Oh, maybe I just found a
You found a
general
rival
grocer.
cabbage salesman.
I'm thinking of a grocer. I did buy all of his stuff because I wanted to
Because
cook.
this guy was where the lighthouse is, which I assume you jumped off.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah. Assassin's Creed. I was
Around
waiting for
the
the
corner
eagle.
of that, there's a little bit of land off the side where someone's clearly fallen off the cliff.
Yes.
And they're dead at the bottom,
yes.
and their backpack's caught in the tree.
Yes. Yes. I know what you mean now.
He's surrounded by cabbages.
He is, yeah.
Brilliant stuff.
Had all them away.
I fell off that trying to get that backpack. I had to climb back up again.
But I bet you weren't bothered because it was fun.
I wasn't. The parkour is very forgiving. Like, you feel like you're going to miss the ledge, and it goes up. No, there you go.
Yeah.
I've never felt so much like I just want to run and jump at stuff.
Yeah.
So good.
That's why it's a good comparison to Dying Light, because Dying Light's like that.
I think it's the mantling that makes the difference.
Yeah.
Because in Skyrim, you'd just face plant the wall and slide down it and be sad.
Yeah.
Good game. Good
Go and
times.
play Avowed, it's great.
It is very good. It's good to have a really good game to play in 2025. Thanks very much.
Yes. I hope there's another one. Even though I haven't finished this one. But, you know.
Same.
Or even gotten out the first.
There is Outworlds 2 out this year.
I am going to go back and finish Outer Worlds.
Yeah, I
I've
need to do
decided,
that.
that I owe that to Obsidian.
Yeah. Fair play.
Has anyone played anything else? No.
No.
On to the news. Since we last spoke, obviously there was the PlayStation State of Play, which we did not like, and we'll never talk about that again. But what else has happened since then is there was a Pokemon Presents last week on Pokemon Day on the 27th of February, and I was really quite disappointed. But Mickey, I know you weren't.
Well, shock I didn't watch it.
What?
I know. Well, like I said, he uses a new wallpaper and bed linen.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I think I forget until a Pokemon Presents how many current products that Nintendo and Game Freak and the Pokemon Company have got going. So the likes of Pokemon Go, Pokemon Trading Card Game, Pokemon TCG Pocket.
The other one.
I can't
remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's two of them, I think.
The trainers thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
EX. Battle something EX.
Something like that. But then all the bits and pieces in between that. And so the fact that they all got a trailer and they all got announcements is great for the respective player base that plays those games. Like TCG Pocket, the expansion that got announced and is now released, is mint. It's Arceus, there's great cards, the art gets better and better. I still love that game. Don't want to know how much I've played of it. But that's great to me, and I'm sure many other people who like those respective games. The highlight for me was Pokemon Champions, because this was leaked in Nintendo's big file draw. Game Freak. Was it Game Freak?
Yes. Game
Freak's big Giga leak there, where we saw like Pokemon designs and unreleased footage, and all of the files got leaked and all that stuff.
Stories about Tiflosion.
Yes.
Which are apparently not what they seemed.
No.
He's actually a nice man. He's innocent.
Yes, apparently so. We shall. Remains to be seen.
Yeah. Cyndaquil's not in ZA though. So
no, but Chikorita. Well, we'll get to this.
Yes.
But Pokemon Champions is, we're guessing, the speculation around a new multiplayer game, and you would be forgiven for thinking it was Pokemon Stadium 3, because that's what it looks like.
Pokemon Stadium for the internet age.
Yeah. So imagine Pokemon Stadium sitting cross-legged on the floor, and with a 64 controller, and now you can play with anyone anywhere in the world. You can bring your Pokemon in from the other games, just like Pokemon Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You can even bring them in from Pokemon Go and challenge people all around the world.
And you can play it on your phone.
And
or your Switch.
And Pokemon Unite does wonderfully at that. Playing on your phone is immaculate. Then switching to your Switch is great. So I'm very excited for Pokemon Champions, especially if there's some kind of mini story mode like Pokemon Stadium had. Because while that was just an arena battler, the story was actually really good, like fighting all the gym leaders and moving up, and it was fantastic.
The mini games is what made Pokemon Stadium.
It was. I still hear the Clefairy game in my head.
Yes,
every day.
The very Japanese noises in the Lickitung sushi eating game.
That one.
Yeah.
As you two are talking, you know, in The Simpsons where Homer's got the monkey in his head, just doing symbols.
Yeah. The Magikarp jumping as well.
Well, yeah, Magikarp jump. I just hear from that Lickitung one, it's too much salt at the top of my head, at the front of my head. Anyway, the main thing of the show was Pokemon ZA got its trailer, and I have to say, I was massively disappointed.
Yes.
Is this the next major release?
So it's a big release. It's not the next mainline Pokemon game.
It's not. So
is it like a mystery dungeon sort of thing? Like a double A release?
So there was Pokemon Legends Arceus a couple of years ago, which was an RPG but littler, rather than a full-blown Pokemon RPG.
Right.
You know when we do like explain it in football terms, explain it in Final Fantasy terms. This is Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns.
Right. Okay. Understood.
In that they had a really good thing, and what they did. There you go.
Okay.
So the biggest thing for me is the frame rate looks shocking.
Yeah.
The graphics look shocking.
Yeah.
The world looks shocking.
Yeah.
The draw distance shocking.
Yeah.
Few very, very main mechanics in Pokemon seemingly flipped on their heads and thrown away.
For the worse.
I don't mind the moving around in battle thing. I get why they're doing it.
There's a formula with Pokemon.
Used water gun. Bulbasaur just walked out the way. That's what they've done.
It is.
Is there not scope for them to do a Pokemon game like Breath of the Wild? There must be.
Oh, of course there is.
The same. That's the similar art style
that everyone's wanted since they were 10.
I'll say this once. which is probably the 9 millionth time I've said it on the podcast. Sack Game Freak.
You've definitely said that more than once.
I'll say it once today.
He said it once. He's going to say it twice.
Because that's the reason that we don't have Breath of the Wild Pokemon.
Right.
Because they have got that IP in their hands, and they know that if they keep shoveling shit, people will keep buying.
Have they always
shoveled
been the
shit.
developer for Pokemon?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, since day one. And they've gotten to a point where the demand for a Pokemon game far outweighs the time spent on doing a good one.
Yeah.
So they just go, here you go, here you go, here you go.
It's been long enough, you're crackers enough, it doesn't matter what we make, you'll buy it. And it'll still do numbers.
Two copies of it. Because you buy this
Most
one and
of the
that
time,
one.
aye. Yeah.
And I only know that from people coming into the game and pre-ordering both versions of the game thinking, you want two versions of the same game?
Yes.
Pokemon have done very well here.
What's so disappointing is Legends Arceus, for all it had its flaws, was great.
A wonderful Switch game, though.
It was so much better than Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
The mechanic changes made sense, like the capture mechanics and stuff like that. Yep, cracking. So much so that I was annoyed that they weren't in Scarlet and Violet for some stupid reason. And it's just got this weird bland emptiness that Scarlet and Violet had, where everything's got one texture.
Yeah. The lore of Arceus, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Whereas ZA looks like, we have a city. City's under development. There's Pokemon in it. Crack on.
Yeah.
Thanks, Aries.
Because we've decided we're staying in a city, we've had to make the village green be where Pokemon live. Go and stand in a field with a fence around it and catch Pokemon.
Yeah. I was massively annoyed. But the main reason that I was annoyed was because there was no mention of the Switch 2.
Nope.
Pokemon comes out after the alleged Switch 2 launch.
Yeah.
And so why they wouldn't show off the Switch 2 version of that game, because if we're talking Breath of the Wild and cross-gen and all those things, they always show off the nice one and then tell you closer to the time that was not the one.
Is the date specific for Pokemon?
We've got
late
2025.
The Pokemon Presents being the 27th of Feb. Is it always the same time?
That's Pokemon
That was
Day.
Pokemon
That's
Day,
the
aye.
date
Right, okay, so that's why they've done it.
when
I know, but
Green and Red
regardless.
came
But they
out.
haven't released enough about the hardware. So they've
No, of course,
shoved
they haven't
some
just
stuff
given a
there.
logo. I don't mind if they say captured on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Because there was something on there that said coming to the Nintendo Switch family of consoles. That was
That's
Pokemon
what they've
Champions.
always said since the light came out.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Right, makes
fair
sense.
enough. But yeah, I found it very confusing, and I found it really deflating that we had to watch that, knowing that could potentially be how it looks on Switch 2.
It
Just don't do it.
It looks
Wait,
sham.
make it look better, make it look bigger. I desperately hope that the rumours were true of a mainline Pokemon game for launch, and that this is just a spin-off. Because if it's not, yikes.
We're not getting Gen 10 at launch with the Switch 2. It would have been teased.
Yeah.
At Pokemon Presents.
I mean,
Well, speaking of, there was a moment at the end of the trailer. Well, I don't know whether it was the end of the trailer or it was a separate thing. It was like the last scene of Pokemon Presents was something a bit weird. But
did I rage
I
quit
don't
by
know
then?
what it was.
Was it after the guy said that was the end of the presentation? Please be excited.
I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Either
The
way.
Rotom phone appeared on the screen. It was as if you woke up in the night and the Rotom phone was
right.
there.
Okay. Okay.
You just both sound continuously disappointed by Pokemon.
It's frustrating because that franchise to me was always my Desert Island disc.
Yeah.
Stuck on a desert island, what game are you picking, or what series are you picking to play for the rest of your time?
Yeah.
Pokemon, dead easy, because each game has its own pros and cons, but they're all just a joy to play. And even the shittest ones, I still love desperately with all my heart. But ZA to me was just the last Game Freak kick in the teeth.
Okay.
Of you will literally just keep peddling us shit until
I think
buy it.
The problem that they've got, and this is me as an absolute outsider of this, is that people will continue to buy it though.
They will.
And as long as people are buying it, the sell through is high. So Nintendo look at the sales figures and go, "Oh, you sold 50 million units of that
Well
game.
done.
Bravo!"
It's going down as well.
Yes.
The annoying thing is that the sales figures are going down, but it doesn't matter because they're still high. It's like you when do you go? Actually, that is disappointing. Because
there is
for
now,
as long
as
as
you
it's in the
said,
tens of millions, it
5
doesn't
other
matter.
concurrent products.
Absolutely.
What was the Pokemon game that came? Eevee.
Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pichu. They were great.
Oh, right, yeah. That was the last Pokemon release, I think, before I left game.
That was a remake of Gen 1, but in using the Pokemon Go mechanics.
Right.
Or kind of like a version of them. But it was a very accessible way for people to enter the franchise and live through nostalgia of playing the first games.
Right.
That, to me, wonderful. That was a really good entry into the series. It's just yo-yoed since then. And because that was a smaller game, it looked great on the Switch, and it looked ahead of the Switch games.
Well, the Switch has had that for a while, isn't it? Where smaller games do look okay on the Switch because it's just accepted. And and until we see what the Switch 2 can do, people will accept.
It's annoying that it's accepted because, and I accept it, but like Mario Odyssey, looks incredible.
Yeah, it does, really does.
I don't understand why Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks as bland as it does. Like, there's so much nuance in the art style of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom that you don't care that it's a cel-shaded game.
Yeah.
Like, you know that that's a design choice so that you can get the most out of the hardware, but it still looked great. Whereas the newer Pokemon games just look unfinished. The Switch generation of Pokemon games have just... The con column has just gotten bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it has.
Like, we've got X and Y on the DS, and it was like, oh my god, Pokemon 3D, mint. I accept the limitations of it because it's on the DS, not a problem.
Yep.
We then got Sun and Moon, same argument, but they're starting to do more stuff in 3D, and it was like, what's going on with the island concept? And then since then, it's just like, you've gotten... The game's bigger, but there's less of it. Like...
Check out these really cool wild areas.
Yeah.
They should play a game called Avowed.
They should. Imagine Avowed Pokemon. Oh, God, so good. But yeah, overall disappointing. Really, really quickly on the Cyndaquil Chikorita thing.
Yes.
So we know the starters. Cyndaquil knows Disarming Voice in the trailer, which is a fairy type move. Chikorita does not learn on its own. And so everyone's thinking that the Meganium leaks are like a new regional variant for the third stage, like the Typhlosion stuff.
Nice.
In the trailer, I've got to admit, I was like, Disarming Voice, because Chikorita is my favourite Pokemon, full stop. From the anime side of things, watching that.
Mental choice.
It is, yeah. But I'm grass type starters all the way, always have been, and Chikorita is the one that ticks the most boxes.
I mean, my favourite Pokemon is Pidgeot, so, like,
Yeah, basic bitch.
6 foot Pigeon. He's a good lad.
Say no more. But I didn't think anything of it, and it wasn't until I read afterwards that people were like, ugh, like doing the Brad Pitt point at the screen thing. Is it Brad Pitt? No, DiCaprio. Like, so yeah, new Meganium, should be big.
Nice, that would be cool.
Cool stuff.
Cool. Where's my news list?
Sorry for everyone who hates Pokemon and listening through that. As you listen through two grown men tear away parts of their soul.
Everything else is inconsequential now that we've talked about Pokemon and Avowed. Really.
True.
In Xbox Land, Fable's been delayed till 2026.
Take as long as you want.
Yeah, I mean, they released some pre-alpha game footage, and on the back of that, it looks ridiculous. You can kick chickens.
Of course you can.
Fable stable.
Yeah.
Difficult to say.
It looks brilliant. It looks exactly how I wanted in my head to look. In a more modern, with modern technology and all that kind of thing. It looks outstanding.
Yeah.
Does this give... So, we know that the first half of the year is stacked from Xbox, ridiculously so. Does this mean they've got other stuff cooking for the second half?
100%.
Or they're just getting out the way of the game that's not going to come out in the autumn, which is Grand Theft Auto 6?
They've definitely got stuff stacked for the second half of the year.
Yeah, I think they have to.
Their showcase this summer, I'd imagine, will probably be one of the biggest they've had. Because last year they had that massive showcase of this is what's coming. This year they've got coming out in Q3, Q4. We've got these things.
I wonder if they've got something that they can push forward from the 26 lineup. Maybe
State of Decay 3 or something like that.
Yeah,
something a bit more. Oh yeah, I forgot about that type of thing.
I mean, in terms of the delay, let them delay it. Keep forgetting that they delayed Avowed.
Oh,
yeah,
they did. Yeah,
Avowed was supposed to come out a little while ago.
Uh-huh.
If like Xbox now have got the studios to swim around in it a bit and let people just give them the time, and it means that we get games like Avowed. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I think it's getting more and more evident that stop following the trend, the live service trend, I mean, and start to just do what you want to do. Give creative talent free reign to build what they want to build and do what they want to do. So, and we've seen the sort of the casualties of that when you think of the live service games that have been a flop and the project's been cancelled, studios shut down, and then you've now got studios saying, actually, we've got a great idea, we want to build this, this, and this, and then
we've seen the other side of the Microsoft don't give them more time as well, like they cut the losses on Redfall and things like that, where it's just not been worth doing that. An extra year or two, and I've no doubt that Redfall would have landed well. But never mind.
Microsoft are going to Games Developers Conference, and they seem to be making a big thing about the whole everything is an Xbox, you can go on any screen. And the reason that one of the reasons I want to talk about this is because the bigging up Xbox Play Anywhere.
Yeah.
And it seems that the tendrils of Play Anywhere are getting a little bit further because the Steam version of Avowed works with Xbox saves. Once you get into the menu of the Steam version, you log in with your Xbox account and then you can get your Xbox save.
Brilliant idea.
Hurrah, more, please.
Absolutely.
Handheld.
I think as well at GDC, it'll be an opportunity probably for the Xbox team to do a bit of schmoozing with the likes of PlayStation and be like, take your pick kind of thing.
Here's all our games, you've got none.
Pick a game, any game.
Yeah.
I think they will, and Nintendo too, because of the Switch too. I'm sure Xbox have got in their sights like all of those great games they've got in their catalogue. They've got a new piece of hardware coming up from Nintendo. What a great way to make some money.
Definitely.
Other Xbox-y things, there's this Muse AI.
Boo.
Yeah, not this.
This is weird.
Like this.
Calm down, Twitch. This is so weird. And like people have talked about this for about a year now. Sort of with generative AI, it can create images, it can create videos. Can we create videos that react to the inputs from people? Or does that mean AI can create games? And Microsoft have created Muse AI, and the answer is kinda.
Yeah.
Where they've trained it on loads of footage from Bleeding Edge, which is interesting because it meant that they've saved all those recordings and people have went yes to the end user license agreement, and in there it had said we can use this data to train AI. And they've got weird smudgy in inverted commas gameplay. People running around and it's all real-time AI generated.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Avowed, you would never get a game like that.
No.
From AI. I think AI should be used, like anybody who uses AI, I'm going to use the term correctly, but they use it to sort of help, and it's an assistant. It helps, it assists you in your day-to-day work. And if it means that, you know what, I just can't quite crack this invisible wall. There's a bug here where you can get stuck under these stairs. Just fix that. Like, I get how that might be useful. However that might work, I don't know.
Microsoft's pitch for this is that kind of.
Right,
it's not like we're going to make games with this. Brackets, they definitely are in however many years' time.
Yeah.
Close brackets. But it's we've got this idea for a gameplay thing. Please make that so we can show it to a room of 10 people and see if we get enough of them that go, oh yeah, I'd be interested in that, and then we'll go away and develop that feature. Which I can kind of understand based on, so my day job is selling and talking about generative AI in Microsoft solutions. That's what I spend my day doing. And the whole pitch is, it's a co-pilot, not autopilot.
Nice.
Like, it gets you from the blank page, it gives you a leg up, it gives you your starting point, and then you're off to the races. Like, very, very difficult to get that for video games. You've got to make a lot of things to get a video game to work.
Forgers don't make swords, blacksmiths do. Guns don't kill people, rappers do.
Yeah, it's just I hate it, but I can also see where they're coming from.
Do you think there's
But I also hate
an
it
element
as well.
of this? Yeah, I get it, we do hate it, but at the same time we're sat here with 10-year development cycles.
Which is a problem.
It means that they're not getting a return on investment as quick as they'd want.
And we're not getting a whole series of games on one console generation.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, before we were getting 2 or 3 games of one generation of hardware. Now it's 1 if we're lucky. Or, in some cases, none. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 released on 360, and we skipped a whole generation. And we're getting close to the end of another generation. Yeah. So if it supports that, then if it means that development time is now 6 years rather than 8, then I get why they'd want to start to use it, because there's that co-pilot, sort of element to it of it's an assistant. It's to help solve large problems very quickly, which unlocks creative freedom. I think if that's how it's been designed to be used, then I think it can only benefit teams of people who want to release great games, and obviously for shareholders and other people involved in getting games out into the public's hands and driving revenue and all that kind of thing. Then I understand why they would want to start to explore doing that.
I get like game developer makes wheel go around. Do that 1,000 times, please, because I don't want to.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me.
A QA.
Yeah,
that must be like for a massive game. QA must take years. So stuff like that. I mean, obviously it puts people's jobs at risk, which is never nice. But if it means that it can find stuff quickly through supporting a role like that, then yeah,
it's an odd one.
See,
I did find it really odd that they used Bleeding Edge, which was Ninja Theory's
random,
weird melee MOBA game thing.
Maybe it was broken.
Well, that game was, if I remember correctly. What else do we want to talk about? So we've talked about layoffs and things like that briefly. So let's talk about the catastrophe that is Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Boo hiss.
Soon enough, close enough, recently enough. There's a word. Recently enough for it to have been a thing we've talked about on this podcast. Warner Brothers were going to sell off their gaming division, and then for whatever reason they decided not to. And clearly that was a silly thing to do.
Yes, silly billies.
So the news being that Warner Brothers have closed Monolith, makers of the Middle-earth, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor games, among many others.
Condemned.
PS3, Condemned, loads of stuff.
The Matrix Online.
Random.
That was the first game they ever made.
Was it?
Published by Warner Brothers, yeah.
Outstanding.
Brilliant.
Stick that in your pub quiz.
Morpheus died on that and he was resurrected and all sorts.
Correct.
Loads of lore.
There was.
Matrix Online.
There was.
I was thinking about the Matrix now. Fourth film was such a letdown. So they closed down that studio.
You'll watch it again in 10 years and be like, God, it was brilliant.
Thing is,
no, it's shit.
I watched the first Matrix and the fourth Matrix in the same evening. I was intending to watch all of them and I ended up not. The first 20 minutes of the fourth film is a frame by frame recreation of the first one.
Wow.
And it's glorious.
All right.
So good, so clever. Anyway, the rest of it's poo. What am I talking about?
The Matrix Online.
The Matrix Online. Monolith.
Nemesis.
The Multiverses, which was the Looney Tunes and DC Comics Smash Brothers. That studio has gone.
Which is mad, because they released that game as a beta.
Yes.
And said, here's a beta. Give us your money for some microtransactions.
Yeah, that was funny.
Sorry we didn't tell you this was a beta. We're just going to disappear for a little while and polish the game and come back.
And then it seemed to do all right.
Yeah.
And then it didn't.
But there's a massive void in like that space. Like the Smash on Switch is obviously so popular. There's a void there for another game, and there's
a reason there's Smash. A void. Yeah,
there's just play Smash.
The void is not there because of a Smash. Yeah, like PlayStation All Stars was overall not a bad game, but Smash.
Yeah,
especially now that Smash Ultimate is just like.
That's some decent licenses in it, and it wasn't like just random characters. It was good licenses.
Like loads of pop culture.
Shaggy beating up Batman. What more do you want?
I know.
That studio's gone, and somehow Rocksteady has survived. And for Rocksteady to have put out the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, and it would be so terrible, and the studio not being what it was anymore, the fact that their fuck up killed Monolith, and took with it the Wonder Woman game,
completely
is mad.
For how long they'd been working on that game, for it to just disappear is insane.
Yeah.
And what they should have done,
was beautiful.
They should have shut Rocksteady and given Monolith Batman with the Nemesis system.
To me, they shouldn't have shut anyone. They should have put, they should have put everyone on Wonder Woman, finished that, and then went, right, what we're actually doing now.
Yeah. But when you look at the games like the Lego games, Warner Brothers, we've had an out from them for
we are apparently getting a new one called Jason Schreier.
Okay. Well, would you want?
There's no need.
Yes.
Fortnite.
The Star Wars Complete Saga was the last thing we got from Lego.
Was it?
Yeah.
Crikey.
The new one. The
new
stuff.
Yeah, like all 9
the
films.
Complete Saga.
Yeah. No more complete.
They've committed to a Hogwarts Legacy sequel.
Yes.
which makes sense because
I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Lego Harry Potter next, off of the back of that, because the series is coming out on Netflix. We've only ever had the voiceless Harry Potter Legos, so there might be a complete Harry Potter saga.
Maybe they'll always sell.
Oh, of course it will.
But yeah, the loss of Monolith is obviously the main casualty from this.
Definitely.
Which is shocking considering how good Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor were.
Absolutely fantastic game.
It was like, take the Assassin's Creed mechanics, which used to be dead good, and put them into this new Lord of the Rings setting with a Nemesis system.
Running up walls and braying orcs.
Yeah.
Great.
The thing that bothers me the most about that is that the Nemesis system, as we've talked about before, was so breakthrough and so different, and Warner Brothers went, that's ours.
Yeah.
Yous can't use it. I think Creed tried it in a game. Was it Odyssey? Had like a very basic version of a similar sort of thing, but nowhere near what they'd created in the Nemesis system. And then they went, we've done 2 games with it, you've loved them, nothing else.
Now it's seen again. Because allegedly in Wonder Woman, because that got rebooted, and so another argument for Monolith is that is also not the studio it used to be. Because the management at Warner Brothers, the creative leads who worked on the Middle-earth games, they left a few years ago. Wonder Woman was completely rebooted without the Nemesis system, so they weren't even going to use it in Wonder Woman. And obviously we're going to come back to the Nemesis system in a bit.
Yeah.
But it's just like that studio were brilliant.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Really
Did they
sad.
make Mad Max?
No, that was Avalanche.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Are they Warner Brothers too?
The Mad Max was because Mad Max was just Batman and Lord of the Rings, but in
God, it's going to be Lego Mad Max, isn't it?
I play it.
Oh, Doctor Who, Lego Doctor Who. No,
none of that.
No, okay.
Anyway,
yes. So, this list's in a terrible order. I blame you, Mickey.
My bad.
Marvel's Rivals is a huge runaway success.
And what did they do?
Close the studio.
We shouldn't laugh because that is tragic.
No, it was what $2 billion or something like that. Marvel Rivals has generated.
Yeah, and it's still going incredibly strong.
Yeah.
Like the new Overwatch, essentially.
Yeah, Overwatch is no more effectively.
Yeah. Yep. Oh.
And so this is apparently part of NetEase at large, just retreating from Western Games development.
NetEase or NetEase? As in,
NetEase.
I'm getting the Netty
Not
for a shite.
Geordie toilet.
Oh dear.
Yeah. NetEase.
Okay.
They are apparently just up in sticks and going. For
Yeah,
some reason.
just no reason why.
I mean, look outside at the geopolitical world. We'll not talk about that, but
No.
that's probably why.
Maybe.
Well, yeah, like this illusion of choice. Like, make a terrible game, get shut down. Make an okay game, get shut down. Make the biggest game of the year so far, and get shut down. The game industry is fucked.
And live service too. Like to go. Oh, we have a live service game.
We've broken in.
That aren't working, but we've made one that works. Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
don't
have
want
to do to survive? So they've got a skeleton team that's keeping the thing going.
Yes, Chinese.
Yes,
as part of NetEase China.
yeah. And they're going to apparently keep updating the game with more characters and all those things. But I guess all the graft's been done, and so they'll just be reskinned versions of other stuff.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so depressing.
Don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I'm not playing Marvel Rivals either, but yeah.
No, same.
I've not played it because I feel like I'll never play anything else. It just looks too addictive.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Valve's going to release a new headset for $1,200 Brackets and Half-Life 3, please. Thank you very much. Close bracket.
Yeah, it's a rumour. I'd buy one.
Have you watched the Half-Life documentary, Graham?
Have you? They're good.
That's what we're talking about in the missed episode.
Yeah.
I've now watched the Half-Life documentaries.
But for comedy value, no, you haven't.
I know that doesn't exist. Never happened. Jonathan Frakes, that never happened. It doesn't exist. That's a falsehood.
Yeah. What did you think about the interview with the G-Man voice actor?
Very, very, very unnerving.
Yeah.
This literally happened last week.
No.
Stop
it didn't. It was the week before.
Oh, was it? Yeah, that's right.
Have you seen the documentary?
No, I have not. And I'll get more and more, or less and less inclined to watch it every week that goes by. Valve's headset.
Yes.
This is supposedly
Project Project Deckard.
Yes, and it's just going to be a standalone headset, no hardware needed, but it does all the things, hence the big price tag. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll get rid of my Quest for that.
Oh yeah, a lot of people would. If it runs off Steam OS,
Definitely.
then
Especially if I can stream my Steam games without having to download daft dashboards and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Say no more. Harry Gabe, he has 1,200 quid, mate. I've sold the Ben.
And I think that'll do.
yeah,
That'll do,
big loaded show.
Big load of show. So we said we'll come back to the Nemesis system. So the Nemesis system was in Shadow of Mordor, was in Shadow of War, the sequel to that, and is under a patent by Warner Brothers until 2036. So Wonder Woman wasn't going to have it, and neither can anyone else.
No,
I hope that,
Spoil the
hope
fun
that
for
they lease it
everybody.
out. They need money.
absolutely.
Give
Yeah,
it to people.
yeah. They've took
Please,
that ball
please,
and
please.
fucked off.
Actually,
Like fully.
Yeah.
Like for those who aren't familiar, who've not played those games, the Nemesis system is brilliant, and it's such a massive shame that they did patent it and then not allow the greater game development community to use it. So in games, particularly in RPGs, you get lots of enemies come at you, you kill them all, you never see them again. There's just an infinite supply of goons you are led to believe. Whereas in the Nemesis system, some of them would come back, and depending on how you killed them, they evolved.
Yeah.
So if you shot an orc in the eye, it would come back, and you'd enter an area, you'd get a little cutscene where the orc would come on screen and be like, "Oi, you prick!" and he'd have an eye patch because you shot him in the eye.
Yeah.
And you'd kill him again, and he'd come back again.
I'd use a player would go, I recognize you.
Like the two Spider-Mans get just like
Yeah,
each other
yeah,
from
yeah.
across the battlefield.
Yeah. And the cool thing was the hierarchy chart. So
Yeah.
these people would rise and fall through the rankings
If
of
they
their
killed you.
respective thing if they killed you.
Yeah.
So there's the side of you killing them and they get better infinitely.
Yeah.
And then there's the side of within
They
their
become
own
more
cliques.
powerful within that hierarchy.
Yeah. So then they get squads under them and so on and so forth.
And that was so good, being like, right, okay, I've taken out this wing of the chart. And it was, yes, you are right, it was Assassin's Creed Valhalla
Was it Valhalla?
had that tree of baddies, and you had to find them
Oh, aye.
and remove them.
Yes, I remember that now. Eh?
I'm sure Odyssey had it as well.
It may well have done. That might have been an Assassin's Creed RPG thing. But it needs to be in more games. What game should it be in? Discuss.
Gears of War.
Ooh,
Gears of War's a great one. I didn't think of
in
that.
a shooter setting.
Yep. Can you imagine playing say in Horde? You're playing Horde, and it's the same idea. It's waves of enemies, but if a locust kills you, he moves up the ranks.
I like that.
But it's in a cooperative setting. It means you're then collaborating and trying to kill waves of locusts. But as the locusts take your team out, they get promoted, and sort of that system would come into play where it's getting harder and harder because they're gaining more generals and more powerful army.
I'm thinking the big open space on the ice sledge.
Aye.
If that world was Horde,
Aye.
brilliant. That is such a good shout.
That is an amazing show.
So that was my contribution. I think in Gears, there's in the Horde setting specifically, I don't think it would necessarily work in the campaign because the way that the story works and it's very linear. But I think in the Horde mode setting, when you're just like you and your mates taking on waves and waves of enemies, to have a system like that in play that, you know, you've got some grunt taking you out and all of a sudden he's a grenadier, or then he's got a torque bow and he evolves through the weapon setup and he becomes your prime target then
I think
to
that's
take him
brilliant.
out.
That would be really good.
That's such a good shout.
I mean, just to extrapolate directly off that, if there was going to be DLC for it and another campaign for it, it would work very well in Halo Infinite
Yes, it would.
because of that open world setting where you're taking out the brute camps, the encampments. You take out one of the boss men on that. The next time you come across that camp, it's been reinforced. And
Craig is now Emperor of the
Yeah,
World.
Yeah, exactly.
But in a game like Halo, though, those types of games, you can be very easily killed by a grunt by accident.
yeah,
They're throwing a grenade and it just happened to kill you. So then all of a sudden, this grunt's now got a fusion cannon. Like, hang on a minute.
The Spartan laser grunt.
Yeah. Oh, they carry the fusion cannons around.
Yeah, of course they do.
But I think, it's interesting to think that, okay, games are where you can be accidentally killed by some grunt, and then all of a sudden, all right, I see what's happening here.
that would be well cool.
You've been promoted. You've had a gold star.
The grunt. The way that the grunts interact with other enemies anyway, because there's the watchtowers with what the like grunt radio on in Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
And like they talk about how they're always downtrodden and stuff. Like them being able to boss around elites. Things like that would be well good. Like,
you can imagine the dialogue options of something like that.
Yeah.
Very cool. I got very excited about this earlier and I made a list.
Oh,
I did.
He's chatting it twice.
Yeah. So, I mean, the obvious one to me is Arkham. Any Arkham game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give us a Batman. That's very obvious.
Infinite Thugs, they come back.
Yeah. I've got one that I got so excited about, I very nearly wrote to the developer. So I'll leave that one last.
Like, as in on Twitter.
Dear developer.
No.
A letter.
A handwritten letter.
Got your quill out.
Yeah.
Delivered by a 6-foot pigeon.
Very good.
From Michael, age 6.
Yeah. 6.5.
And 3/4.
So I've gone. Here's the curveball one straight off the bat. Rise, Son of Rome.
Oh.
I've been desperate for a sequel for that,
Mm.
but the idea of Rome and Romans just kind of leads into that idea of different battalions
nice.
and all those things. So I'd love to see that come back. Far Cry was my shooter of choice.
Okay.
I'd love like Far Cry 7 to have that.
Aye.
Because there's so many people in that game who are, you kill them once and that's the end of them. But it'd be great if the island or the place or whatever it is just evolved around your gameplay. Mafia feels like it's such an easy one. If you've got rival gangs and then those gangs kind of move up through the world. This one's absolutely shan. But Souls. Can you imagine a Souls game where the more you died, the harder the game got?
Yeah. Some people will be up for that, like
Souls
on a dance
players
mat.
would be like, yes. Like, if that was a hardcore mode, they'd be like, yes, please.
Yeah.
And there'd be people who'd be playing that for 30 years straight
Aye,
and
absolutely.
just continuously
Are
dying.
you Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Because of the open world setting as well. Yeah.
No.
You could, there is people out there sick enough
Just
to do that.
no.
Yeah, there is. But my absolute number one, and this is like, I don't think anyone would be thinking about this, is Pokemon. Because, so in...
Dear Game Freak.
Yeah, the more I thought about this...
Back with an eye patch. And a robot wing.
Stops using Gust and starts using nuclear fallout. But the more I thought about this, so I've been watching, me and the Ben have Pokemon Saturdays. Loves Pokemon, bless him. And it's basically an excuse for me to watch Pokemon as a grown person. Because I've not watched Pokemon since... I mean, I stopped watching it in maybe like the Diamond series era, so I've missed all of that. And the most recent ones are called Journeys, and in that there's the global Pokemon ranking system where Ash stops just battling random people on the street for no apparent reason and starts getting a notification afterwards to say that he's gone up a certain amount of numbers or gone down a certain amount of numbers if he wins or loses. That global ranking system in my head then brings trainers back, instead of them being one-time people that you walk past in the grass and then they just say the same dialogue option at the end.
I thought you were going to go for wild Pokemon, but that...
No. There's like a trainer system where battling is the main thing. Because the clever thing to me there is you pick 6 Pokemon to do your game with, and in story mode you don't really need to think about anything other than attacking. But if the next time you fought people or other trainers learned about the 6 Pokemon that you've got, they're then going to adapt their strategies to the types you've got, which would force you to not use your 6, but continuously level up the right Pokemon using wild Pokemon to then battle these trainers and climb up the global ranks. It would give an actual meaning to the Pokemon League and the Elite Four, and potentially even if you get a number 1, it's then a case of staying in that number 1 spot.
It plays so well just into Pokemon generally, because Ash has always had a rival.
Yeah.
So not rather than that rival just being a set, you encounter that rival 4 or 5 times throughout the game, and you know what they're going to have. That if that rival actually did learn based on what you used and changed their Pokemon and changed the moveset, because
how cool would that be?
That would be really good.
And in the
but
journeys,
it's never going to happen because of Game Free.
Yeah, exactly. Hence why Nelly wrote a handwritten letter, strongly worded, mind.
Yeah, very strongly worded.
But
Michael, age 6.5.
Yeah. But in the journeys things, you use the different regions too, and so like that would come into play because then you've got the regional variants, and I just give me Nemesis Pokemon. How good would that be?
That would be really good. Have you watched Ash's victory lap, like the last episodes of him?
We haven't done Masters,
so good.
But we have watched like 12 episodes where Misty and Brock are in, but we haven't watched the final, like the proper lap.
I watched the final one. They're so good.
Yeah.
So
far, I've been like, I mean, just the intro being the original song but new, unbelievable stuff. Like tear in my eye.
Yes.
I love it. Love it so much.
So Graham switched off again.
I have. I thought of another game for the Nemesis system.
Go on.
Come on then.
Left 4 Dead.
Great shout.
Hell. Mm-hmm.
Because it could be any random zombie that takes you out. And then they come back as a witch or whatever it might be.
Or even just
Mhm.
the
Zombie.
Yeah.
With a club. And not a chocolate biscuit.
I was thinking of a nightclub. Just comes back with a club, like,
In the
come
club.
on in.
Yeah.
You're on the guest list.
Your name's not down.
You're wearing trainers, so you can't get it.
Yeah, sauce.
Oh, I thought of a game and it's gone out my head, and it's really upsetting. I mean, any open world RPG, it works tremendously for. Like
Red Dead.
Yeah.
Because Red Dead.
GTA too.
Yeah. Because you get any random NPC take out, then you could have some sort of gang war with them, or they become, more wanted. The wanted level goes up by the game. Like, they're on wanted posters in Red Dead.
Elevated version of the gang wars in San Andreas.
Aye.
And just because like what was particularly cool is yes, you'd go into an area and they'd be there. It was like the idea being you'd killed them in inverted commas, but you just incapacitated them and they went and recovered and came back harder. Like sometimes you'd just be tootling about and you just get Ranger, and they'll just be stood on the end of a building going, like that in Grand Theft Auto would be brilliant.
Oh, absolutely.
Minding your own business, and then this car just comes tearing through.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
You feel like a wanted man, not by the police though.
Yeah.
The police system versus the Nemesis system would be mental.
Would. I've got 5 stars Nemesis, 3 stars police. What do I do?
Especially if the police also
the tank.
reacted to the bad guys too. Like if they're kicking the shit out of you, then the police come and back you up for
you're
a
just
change.
sat there,
Yeah.
just watching
Just
the
like-
carnage.
Can you imagine how complicated that would be?
911, what is your emergency? Colin's back. He's back, man. He's got a limp. He's got a limp, man.
It's been hit with a few shells.
Yeah. Oh man, the Nemesis system.
It's so good. But why was it not in the Batman game?
I know.
Come on.
It was the midlife service game instead.
Well, yeah, there is that.
You had weapons that you had like, this one does 3% more damage. Great, thanks.
You know what they could have done? Given that to a random guy that killed you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Arkham game is easily the most obvious one. And if you think of Arkham City, with all of the main villainous bad guys, giving them the opportunity to have their gangs rise up and move through that like hierarchy of people. Unbelievable stuff.
I thought of another WB game that got released that was shit.
All right.
Gotham Knights.
Yes, it was.
That one
I
on
thought
Game
that's
Pass
what you
now is
meant when you
tempted.
said numbers.
Oh no.
Yeah, what you meant to Suicide Squad. In some of the PvE settings in Sea of Thieves, it would be really cool.
Oh
Sea
yeah.
of Thieves would
Yeah.
be. Skull and
It's
Bones
Captains.
should have had it.
That quadruple A game.
Yeah.
It's a
Did you
comic.
know
It's got a comic.
There it is. Congratulations for the line that you've just got if you're playing Straight Up Games Podcast Bingo.
Banjo-Kazooie House.
Wait there, 2 seconds. We might as well. Alan's coming. Ray Tracing's back.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And Bioshock, just to complete the lot.
something. Bioshock.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Half-Life 2 documentary?
There used to be on YouTube, I don't know if it's still there because now Warner Brothers hates gamers, but there used to be a very good explanatory video of the Nemesis system.
Oh, right.
When Shadow of Mordor came out.
Yeah.
Well worth watching if that's still up there. I'm sure it was like 20 minutes long and it went into the nitty gritty of how and why. And it's great. Proper hype me for the game. Big time.
Yeah. I wish I had time to play it again.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that big and you can kind of play it as much or as little as you want. Like if you just want to dip your toes in, you absolutely could and have a good time.
100% of those games. So
Nice.
Let's talk about the pile of shame. It's been a couple of weeks, so you'll have forgotten the spiel. Pile of Shame is where we go backwards through IGN's top 100 video games of all time, from 100 down to 1, discuss those wonderful games and see whether or not we have played them to see if we're proper gamers. If we have, happy days. If we haven't, they go on our virtual piles of shames for reasons. We've never decided what those reasons are. And this week, as I mentioned earlier, is the most classic game you can think of if someone tells you to think of a classic game that isn't Pong,
Or Pac-Man.
or Pac-Man, or Centipede,
Asteroids.
or Dizzy. It's Tetris.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if one of us said shame. That would be...
Yes, you sacked.
It would be
Sackable
sacked.
What was your first Tetris?
Game Boy
Game Boy?
1989.
Absolutely. OG.
Tetris.
Tetris. Tetris, full stop. Tetris. Oh,
Yeah. With the Kremlin-looking building
Yeah.
on the cartridge.
Yes, that's right.
yeah.
That's right. I remember getting my Game Boy in Tetris, and my dad used to steal my Game Boy to play Tetris.
Nice.
That's one of the first times I've seen my dad interested in playing a game.
Was it
Even
out
that
on
and
the
Lemons,
NES first,
that was
or
it.
Game Boy first?
It must have come out on the NES.
Because it was on
Yeah,
the NES,
yeah,
but I
yeah,
just know
it
whether
did,
it was
yeah.
first on the NES. Have you watched the film? I keep meaning to. I
Mhm,
really
yeah.
want to watch the film because apparently
No,
it's
not yet.
excellent.
Is it on Apple TV?
It's about. I think it's on a couple of
Is
streaming
it?
services now.
It's supposed to be very good.
Watched
Um,
it early doors, like shortly after it was available.
Mm.
Really good.
Okay.
Really good.
What's your most recent experience of Tetris?
Big, fancy, nice music one. What's it
Tetris
called?
Effect.
Effect, yeah.
You
Connected.
played it on the MetaQuest?
No. I've downloaded it, but I haven't played it.
It's worth playing.
Yeah.
It is really psychedelic.
Playing it on the
Totally
telly,
psychedelic, man.
Dude.
it ropes you in, and you get into the rhythm
Yeah.
of the music, and the way
It's
that it
excellent
reacts
on the MetaQuest.
to what you do is
Mhm.
great.
Yeah. It was.
Because all the patterns and the shapes are like coming out of the screen towards you, just like completely immersed in the most wonderful puzzle game.
Yeah. I played. It was the one of, if not the first game I played on the Series X, just
Yeah.
because it was fancy and free.
Same. Yeah, it was available at the time.
Yeah.
Did you ever change the music on Tetris, or did you just stick with
Anyone who changes the music is a wrong'un. That's
Because you could change the music
You
on the
could.
original Tetris.
Was it theme A and theme B?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone who picks theme B needs a shot.
I feel like I need to listen to Theme B again.
You'll recognise it straight away as
Well.
being the one that you go, oh god, no.
That's not the Tetris music.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. It'll be copyright free now. Get it blasted.
Surely,
Yeah,
I think so.
absolutely. Hold, please.
Is Tetris more
Theme
or less knocked
B.
off than Flappy Bird?
You know what it is? Less, and only because there's
The
so
official
many
ones
alternatives out there, but none of them have ever been quite the same or
Mm.
as good. Whereas there was a lot of Flappy Bird clones that were just Flappy Bird,
Wow.
with so many different names.
Yeah.
I found Game Boy Tetris Music B.
Yeah.
From 15-year-old YouTube video.
Oh my goodness
Impressive.
me!
It's not as good as the OG, is it?
It's quite Russian.
I mean, there were,
That's
weren't
'cause
there?
the guy
Yeah.
Yeah.
who made it was.
I might just leave this play for the outro music.
Just leave it at that. You've been listening to.
This has been Straight Against Podcast.
You got to play a bit of it, Abe. On the
Wait.
round.
We're waiting for the drop.
Yeah.
I wish you could
I
see
think
the
it's a
heads
bit of a banger,
nodding.
though, isn't it?
Of course, it's good.
Yeah.
But compared to A,
Can I just say that bit there is Alex the Kid?
I was thinking it sounds more like an RPG type.
This is Alex the Kid. Wait.
there it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Tune.
There you go.
Yeah, it's proper
Absolute
tune.
We've
It's-
all played Tetris.
It's neat theme A.
Well played Tetris. It's very satisfying.
It is.
The
Yeah,
end
but
Are you any good?
I was just about to ask
Used
if
to
you've
be.
ever been good at Tetris.
used to be.
I also used to be. I'm not very good now.
No.
I mean, I'm not useless.
Well, wasn't there a guy recently broke the world record for
He
Tetris?
finished it.
He
Because it
finished it.
previously had not been finished.
Something to do with
Completed
his
it,
dad. There's something to do with a relationship with his dad or something. And something. He beat his dad's record or something like that.
He got to... He played enough of it that the game stopped.
Right. Okay.
So, like...
I thought it was like a note to his dad playing it or something as well. I can't remember.
You can keep playing it and keep playing it and keep playing it, and the game just goes, right, you've had enough.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think it's a high
Yeah.
score or anything like that. I think it is literally the
Okay.
game.
I
just,
might
stops
send
working.
him a letter because I finished Snake, but you might want to meet up. But
We all get the full Straight Up Games podcast
Excellent.
bingo, yeah.
Trip down memory lane. I didn't realise this was a best bits episode.
That was like
What do
the
you mean?
time.
Every episode's the best bit.
That's very true.
Very good. I remember seeing in the golden age of internet that clip of the fella at the Tetris tournament who does it invisible for however many levels,
Aye.
and thinking that is gaming. That's the
That's
best.
mad.
That's the most gaming I've ever seen. And the cheers of the crowd around him watching one bloke in an arcade cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable stuff. Love
Aye.
it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Let us know if you're theme A or theme B.
Everyone's theme A.
Yeah, God.
Everyone's clearly theme A. As
Yeah.
much of a banger as theme B was.
Yeah.
That's me going to be humming theme A for days.
Might just listen to it on the way home on loop.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure there'll be a remix.
Oh,
Oh,
of
definitely
course.
is. Drum
Did I
bass.
tell you I listened to enough random, like, miscellaneous background house music on Spotify that it started playing as the actual background music from Monopoly? I was sat in the car and I was like, I recognise this. And it was the menu music from Monopoly on the Switch.
Nice.
The bloke who controls the algorithms just sat
Yeah.
there going, watch this, watch him. Watch him. Watch him.
Carrick, see what happens.
Yeah.
I've got problems. But this has been a big loaded show and episode of the Straight Up Games podcast. Thank you for sticking with us after our little break. Please tell your friends, tell your acquaintances, tell people on the street if you feel safe enough to do so. Go, here, do you like video games? Listen to this podcast. It's good. This has been Mickey.
Bye.
This has been Graham.
See you later.
I've lost my mind. I've been Carrick, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.